Hello friends, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is Rahul and today I am going to start it to create engine harness. So first of all, and I also want to make the full vehicle harness, right? So but making for full vehicle harness it took a large time because it is not for that we require to have library created, lots of components we have to study, lots of things are there, just like we have to study what is the function of that all the if we want to create engine harness, so how many are the electrical components and sensor are there in on the engine, right? So engine harness is one of the just single harness, right? But there are lots of electrical harness in the vehicle. So but I will try to convey to you the lots of things because um, whatever the 3D model I am getting online mode for study purpose or for understanding purpose, um, for scaling up purpose, I will try to deliver to you. Okay, so let's get started. Just like I have downloaded this model, and firstly I install this engine assembly over here. This engine assembly is not look full perfect over here, but still for practice purpose or understanding study purpose it is okay. Okay, it is good enough. So what I will do right now, first of all what I did, I have assembled this assembly here, okay, on this chassis. Okay, so this is the chassis part of the vehicle. Okay, as you can see here, this all part is of chassis. Means I have downloaded the chassis and I install this engine over this vehicle. But yeah, now I started to collect all the electrical components of this engine, just like different types of sensors used on the engine and where they are positioned, and where we can assemble that sensor and how they will look like. So these all the things you will get on my channels. So first of all, subscribe the channel, and yeah, now the next process is that where we also use the chat gpt. By using chat gpt we will get a lot of data ready made over here. So this is very good thing of chat gpt. And I just search engine electrical sensors. Okay, it will not get accurate data exact 100%, but near about 8 to 80% to 70% basic data will get from ChatGPT. You just enter engine electrical sensor in ChatGPT, you will I get near about 10 sensors only. Okay, these are some basic sensors. If you see different car models, so according to feature, according to the cost of the vehicle, uh, purpose of the vehicle, the sensor can be different and sensor can be added, different sensor over there. But these are some common sensors which are used in the electric vehicle, petrol diesel vehicles, not electric vehicles, sorry, only on the yeah, engine electrical, on the vehicle where the engine is used. Okay, so I started with the engine harness. So for that, first one is the oxygen sensor. Here you can see O2 sensor. Second is mass airflow sensor. Okay, after if you search this all the sensor, you will get function and purpose of that sensor. Just like oxygen sensor is used in the exhaust gases. Okay, means to measure the amount of oxygen in the exhaust gases. Okay, and here it is located in the engine. I will try to show in the 3D model also. I will download the 3D model of the oxygen sensor. I will assemble in the on the engine. Okay, whatever I get the information on online mode. Okay, so then the next, the purpose of this oxygen sensor is to help the adjust the air fuel mixture of the efficient combustion and emission control. Okay, if you are from mechanical background, you definitely understand all this concept. And if you are from electrical background, still you can try to understand this concept here. Okay, you can take a deep video of this sensor also. So here are some different sensors, like the second one is mass airflow sensor, third one is manifold absolute pressure sensor, map sensor, and fourth one is throttle position sensor, fifth one is crank position sensor, sixth one camshaft position sensor, and seventh is coolant temperature sensor. NOx sensor is also there, vehicle speed sensor is also there, intake air temperature sensor is also there. Okay, so now if you want to see how the oxygen sensor look like, I have searched some things over here on the Google. If you search, you will get on these. We have to just search by, just like I will show you it here. Yeah, you have to just search that, yeah, oxygen sensor 3D model on the Chrome. Then you will get the exact the model or some different model of that sensor. So here how it look like, it is the image, and here this is the 3D model file, and you will get this 3D model file from here. You can download, just click on download files. I already downloaded here, so I am not going to download once again. This oxygen sensor I have downloaded here. You can see here oxygen sensor. Okay, so means in the sense I am just gathering all the library components which is required to design the engine harness, engine electrical wire harness. Okay, so first of all I am studying gathering all the components, and want to find their position in engine also. Only after that I can assemble over there, and according to that I can generate the wire harness. And second, here other sensor is that. So the next sensor is that, okay, this one is map sensor. Okay, map sensor means mass airflow sensor, MAF, it is the short form. Okay, MAF, mass airflow sensor, used in the injection system. It is used in injection system, and purpose and location you will get in 3D model also. And whole deep knowledge you will get here, just like just search on ChatGPT mass airflow sensor. The function of the sensor is measure the amount of air entering into the engine. Okay, and during air fuel mixture happen, that time it measure the amount of air entering into the engine, right? Because air is entered in the engine's air fuel ratio during the air fuel ratio mixing time. Allow the ECU, engine control unit, to calculate how much fuel to inject. Okay, just like it measure the air amount of air, and according to that it decide how much amount of fuel to be mixed or entered, right? So right, then the next is we'll see here. First of all I will download, I have downloaded this one, which is oxygen sensor. I already downloaded. Now the next sensor is that map sensor. I will download this one also, because after gathering all this library I will cross check whether it downloaded or not. In the download folder, it's not showing here. Okay, okay, I think it's downloading here. Oxygen is downloaded, and next one is downloaded here, I think. Yeah, here you can see the process going on. After downloading all the sensor, you will see some basic pictures of the sensor, how the sensor is look like. So here it is mass airflow sensor, how it's look like. It's look like that. And here if you scroll next side, you will see some different angle images of that sensor. And here this is the actual 3D model of the sensor. Which one? Map sensor. Here is the connector position. Yeah, here is the full assembly. So we'll download this full assembly and we'll install over the engine. Now we'll cross check that downloaded or not. Yeah, map sensor also downloaded here. Now the next is that next sensor, near about 10 sensor I have to download. And after that, yeah, this one is map sensor, not EMAF but EMAP sensor, means manifold air pressure sensor. Okay. So manifold air pressure sensor, we'll see the purpose of that. Yeah, purity MAP. Okay, measure pressure within the intake manifold. Okay, it measures the pressure. The meaning itself in that map sensor, it's measure the pressure within the intake manifold. So we'll download this map sensor also. Click on download, follow, close. Download will start automatically, you will see here. And this is the image of that some different angle view image of that sensor, like that. These are 3D models of that one. And here are the one main good thing, that is they also given the connector designation, the connector connections, like three pin connector is there, and one is A is for ground, B is for sensor output, C is for positive high volt. We will cross check whether it is downloaded or not. I think it's not downloaded yet, so I want to once more click on the download files. I will do this one. Okay, downloading of the file is started, and I want to check here, cross check here. Okay, it is downloading. Okay, so once download is complete, we download all these connector for library purpose, and after that we will also save this information also, as much as we are searching this. After, once you close your laptop, this information will vanished. So we'll try to gather this all information in Excel, one of the Excel sheet. Okay, so that whenever we require some data, it is not necessary to search every time. Now I think I will go check whether this is yeah, this map sensor also download. Third number, fourth sensor is uh, fourth sensor is a throttle position sensor. So throttle position sensor is also on the engine. This is the 3D image of that. Here this is the connector side. I think this is the 3-pin connector, 1 2 3 is there. This is the made by Bosch company, and exact 3D model we have available of that one, which sensor, throttle position sensor. And you will get lots of images of that one also here, just like on the engine where it is installed, like you can see it is installed over here, throttle, right? And the next, so this is the vendor, yeah, this company is provided by the vendor Bosch, or we can say that this is the branded company actually. Now I want to download this whole file, so just click on the download files. All the files which are available here, that will downloaded here. Okay, just close this one, you can follow this one, close this one. Here you can see the downloading process about to complete. I will see in the download. Throttle position sensor is also downloaded here. Now the next sensor is that, like that we have to do the same process. Okay, and it is not critical task to find all these sensors, just we have to search that sensor name and 3D model. You will get all this connector on this GraphCAD. I think this is the crank position sensor, I think. Yeah, camshaft sensor is there. These are the images of that 3D view, ISO views. Okay, And now just simply click on the download files and wait for few seconds, 4 seconds, and then you can close here. The download is started here. Now go to the next connector. I will download and see which connector is there. Yeah, so engine coolant temperature ECT sensor is the engine coolant temperature sensor. So it measures the coolant temperature which is used in the engine. So for downloading of the step file, here is the step file. So simply click on the step file, and okay, this is the sensor. Which one? Engine coolant temperature sensor. So for downloading purposes, here just click on the download file. Then the step file will download to start. I am cross checking here. ECT. ECT is also started to download. I think it's downloaded here. It's showing here. I think direct step file is downloaded here, not the bunch of file is there, not zip file is there. Okay. Now the next sensor is that engine coolant temperature sensor we downloaded already. Now the next sensor, this is the knock sensor which is used in the engine. Okay, so this is how it look like. Simply click on the download files and wait for a few seconds. The sensor is automatically downloaded. Yeah, now go to the next sensor. So this one is the speed sensor. Speed sensor is also included over there, but of which speed is measuring? Speed sensor for transmission. So might it can be measuring the speed of the either camshaft or the crankshaft, cam or crankshafts, or might be the engine output speed. So we'll check from ChatGPT what the purpose and where it can be installed. So simply click on the download here. Speed sensor will also start to download here like that. Now close this one. Now the last sensor is that I think here there is no sensor here. We'll load one time. Okay. Yeah. So here there is a last sensor, air intake temperature sensor. Okay. So here is air intake temperature. Air intake means the air which is used for making air fuel ratio for combustion purpose. So it measure their intake air temperature, right? Because most of the engine also uses the turbocharger, and turbocharger provides the heated air to the input of the engine. So I will download this last 3D file here. Now my library is ready only for installing the components over the engine, but I also want to study where the sensor is being installed over the engine, and according to that I will try to install the same connectors on the engine. Okay, it will not be exact perfect, but I'm just trying for just how the harnesses are made. That's why studying purpose I am making this. Now download this one. Yeah, the last sensor is about to download. Yeah, it's also started here, and I simply go to the download and cross check whether all the files are downloaded or not, like that. So all these are downloading and some are downloaded. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 sensors I have. And then so it is not required to save this data, because next time we will also use the chat gpt for asking purpose, just like here the oxygen sensor is installed on the engine, and we will install according to that over this 3D model. Okay, and after that I will show you how to create the wire harness for the engine harness, and how it is connected to chassis harness, because the main harness in the vehicle is the chassis harness, because all the things are interconnected by using chassis harness. Okay, so for today it's enough, and I am also switching off to my laptop. So thank you for watching this video, and kindly subscribe the channel if you are new on this channel, and thank you for watching this video, guys. We'll put